Welcome to this episode of Sit With Me. It has been a minute. I know I have not done an episode of Sit With Me. This was actually episode number 34, and it's called Affirmation Power. Why? Because affirmations are a strong tool for manifestation, and STEAM technique, oh, we utilize it. But we utilize it the STEAM way. And that's what you're going to find out today, along with some intuitive guidance that's going to give you the affirmation that can move mountains for you. All this on this episode of STEAM. Intuitive therapy with me, Amina Hexler Suma. See you in a minute. Welcome to this episode of Sit With Me, Affirmation Power, all about the power of affirmations. So, one of the things I want to make clear is that affirmations are not just chanting phrases, and I think that that's become misconstrued as people are offering affirmations, like, hey, here's a book of affirmations, or here's a video of the best affirmations for whatever goal you have. But they forget to let you know that affirmations aren't going to work just because you're repeating the same thing over and over again. Just because you're saying, I am wealthy and wise, doesn't mean that overnight you'll become wealthy and wise. And I'm going to tell you why. The STEAM #1 tool for affirming with results is to feel it. Do not affirm anything you do not feel. That is the STEAM rule. Do not affirm anything you don't believe. So, for example, if you don't believe you're wealthy, if you don't believe you're wise, affirming it 100 times a day is not going to fool your brain into, oh, I must be wealthy and wise. No, because your brain, your mind, and your emotions are what leads you into alignment with what it is you want. Excuse me. So, if you are affirming something you don't believe, there's no energy shifting to get you into alignment with what you're saying. So, with STEAM, we use affirmations that we can believe, affirmations that we can feel, and we make sure that we don't move on to other affirmations until the first one we're using is embedded in our energy, like we really feel it. So I will be saying, everything works out for me. Everything always works out for me. And that would be my affirmation for the week. Everything always works out for me. And every time I notice it happening, I'll affirm it again. Everything always works out for me, see? Oh, look at that. Everything fell into place because everything always works out for me. Integrate affirmations into your regular self-talk. That is also a STEAM technique. These are things you would learn if you join my weekly STEAM workshop called Sit With Me. And we meet up in person and virtually every week. And you get all of these manifesting tools. But anyway, we will really find that affirmation in our everyday activities and constantly repeat it, but repeat it with feeling, repeat it with meaning, and repeat it knowing and believing that what you're saying is fact. I am a bright light on this planet. Can you say that and believe it? I am a bright light on this planet. I am a bright light on this planet. And with that affirmation, every time you run into a situation that sparks that, you reaffirm. Maybe you do a service for someone and someone's like, oh my God, thank you so much. That was so great. If you didn't do it, I don't know how it was going to get done. And you can affirm to yourself, I am a light on this planet. Maybe you happen to see someone in need and you feel drawn to give. And after you give, affirm, I am a light on this planet. Maybe you teach, maybe you just teach without realizing it by sharing your information and talking to people and counseling them and advising them. Stop for a minute. Assess the energy you put out into the world and affirm, I am a light on this planet. I am a light on this planet, because you are. And so that's what I really wanted to offer you guys today, was to really introduce you to the power of the word, but show you that there's not really power behind the word without the feeling and the intent being like embedded in the mind. So really choose your words carefully. If you're drawn to this video, you are a master. Well, maybe not a master yet, but you are on the brink or the cusp of mastering manifesting. And you were drawn here because this is the last tool. You have to learn positive, productive self-talk. And that way you will be in alignment with what it is you want to call in, and you will start to see your affirmations bring you results. But as long as you're affirming stuff you don't believe, you're not going to be in alignment with it. You're not going to see results. And then that is going to discourage you even more and take you even more out of alignment. So you want to choose 5 affirmations. And it could be from this episode of Sit With Me, or it can be your own that you have. And you take those 5 affirmations, and the 5 that you really believe with all your heart and soul, the 5 that speak to you, those 5, I'm going to challenge you. And for the next 5 days, say one of those affirmations every day when you wake up, and add on another one. So say, for example, one of my affirmations is, I am worthy. Day 1, I wake up in the morning. I am worthy of all that I desire. Start your day. Day 2, you have I am worthy, and you add on, I am a manifester. So you wake up in the morning, I am worthy of all I desire. I am a manifester. Go about your day. Day 3, now you got those 2, add a third one. I am worthy of all I desire. I am a manifester. And number 3, everything always works out for me. Go about your day. Day 4, you get it? Each day you're adding on another one, and by the end of that week, you have 5 affirmations you're saying when you wake up in the morning that you really feel, that you really believe. And I promise you, by day 6 and 7, you're going to start to see the evidence. Okay? By day 6 or 7, you'll start to see the evidence. And right when I said that, my clock says 7:00. So yeah, by day 7 or 6 or 7, you'll start to see the results that you're looking for. Okay? And they may show up in ways you don't expect. That's the other gift of affirmations, is surprise. You got what you were affirming for, but you can't expect it to come in a specific way, because when you do that, you can miss when it shows up. And then you could think it didn't show up because it didn't show up the way you expected. And then you get yourself thrown out of alignment with what you wanted. An example of that is, okay, say I have been affirming, let's see, good one. I have been affirming that people will love me. I just want to be loved. I want to be loved. I'm open to love and to love others. I'm open to give and receive love. That was my affirmation, that type of energy. And all week, as I'm doing these affirmations, I'm gaining new clients. My family's reaching out to me to check on me, see how I'm doing. Um, I'm meeting new people, making new connections and friends and bonds. People are calling me to tell me they love what I'm doing. They miss my energy. They want me to come through and visit. To some people, they'll say, hey, by the end of that week, I've been affirming for a long time and I have not received love. Why? Because you have in your mind how love is supposed to show up. And all that week, you're getting love in so many different ways that you don't realize, had you been receptive to how love was going to show up regardless, of how it showed up, it would probably shifted you into alignment with the love you were looking for, which is, for some people, could have been an intimate love. I'm looking for a lover, not necessarily love, and a lover who loves me. And when the lover doesn't show up, they feel like, okay, the love didn't show up, but they missed where the love was showing up. And sometimes that's a preparation for the big, big thing you've been wanting. It's like, I want $1 million. I want $1 million. I've been affirming this for 5, 6, 7 years every day. I want $1 million. Not realizing that you probably have received $1 million over time in all of that affirming. It didn't show up in the way you thought. You wanted a lump sum to show up. And to get into alignment with that takes a hell of a lot of spiritual work. You have to truly, in your heart and soul, believe that you are worthy of that amount of money. You have to believe in your heart and soul that it is going to come to you. It is your birthright. You have to believe in your heart and your soul that you already got it. Like, you're spending money now, like whatever, because you got that $1 million. You already got it. It's not in your bank account yet, but it's already there in spirit, because money is an energy. So that's only if you could get into that mindset. And my next episode of Sit With Me is going to be about matching the energy of money. But that's a whole nother topic. But if you can get into that mindset of it showing up in the way that is best for me to receive it at this time, that's another thing to affirm. What I desire is showing up in the way that is best for me to receive it at this time. But it is showing up. Okay? So maybe you got $1 million one year, but you got it in different sums. But by the end of the year, you had $1 million. You just didn't realize it because you didn't get, here's $1 million. Sometimes you're getting little because spirit is trying to get you into alignment with receiving that much. And maybe you're still playing it small. And so spirit is like, all right, let me give you this. Get used to getting, get used to receiving, get used to spending, get used to budgeting large sums of money so that when that million shows up, you're ready for it. And that sometimes is the path of affirmations. It's showing up, but it's showing up in the way that's best for you to receive it. Maybe you get that $1 million and you end up getting overwhelmed and you end up giving it away to people, buying frivolously, spending, not investing, and you end up by the end of 1 year with nothing again. So you have to trust the process. That's like one of the number one mantras here. Besides, I'm magic, I'm a master manifester, I am worthy, everything always works out for me. That's right up there with it. Okay? So, with that said, I think you guys are ready to do some affirmations. What I want to do for you guys today is we're going to have a sound bath. I'm going to use my crystal sound bowls that are in tune with your chakras. I want you to lay down or sit very comfortably You're going to close your eyes and you're going to repeat the phrases that I asked you to repeat, and just breathe as the sounds shift your energy. I do suggest that this part is you use earbuds or headphones. It'll be a lot more effective, but you don't need them because this really isn't about the sound. The sound is to wake up and activate chakras that might have been lying dormant that could be in the way of your you getting into alignment with what you're affirming. But the important part is what you're affirming. So as long as you can hear me and repeat after me, you'll be fine. And then after that, I'm going to teach you a chorus that I kind of have used in previous videos, but I want to really break down the chorus lyrics this time so that you can learn it because it's an affirmation, and just repeat it, sing it throughout the day whenever you forget how amazing and awesome you are. Okay? So on that note, get comfortable and let's get to healing. Oh, and there is an intuitive guidance session, but y'all know I put that at the end because if I put that somewhere in the beginning, some of you will be like, thank you for the intuitive guidance and go on your way and skip the healing process. So healing process first, intuitive guidance last. I'll see y'all in the next segment of this episode of Sit With Me. Oh, and if I didn't introduce myself, no, I did. I introduced myself in the beginning, but for those of you that are new to my channel, welcome. Subscribe now because you're going to want to be notified when I'm putting up stuff and going live and offering free healing sessions and stuff. Like this video now too because you're going to love this session. It's going to really make you feel like you truly understand the power of affirming afterwards. And I'm Amina Hextor Suma. I'm a master intuitive guide. I am a certified meditation teacher, a neuro linguistic practitioner, a professional West African dancer and teacher, and a light worker. And I welcome you to this family of light. And I really hope that this episode of Sit With Me is going to sit with you for a long time and help you to align with what it is that you want. I just want a world of manifestors of light, not manifestors of, we want people, light workers who are here to manifest great things, beautiful things on this planet. And I'm here to help you to get to work. The world needs you now. All right, lay down, get comfortable, and let's get our healing on so we can do the work that we're here to do in this lifetime. Hey everybody, welcome to this sound bath that is meant to get you into alignment with new beginnings that want to come in. So I want you to lay down comfortably or sit comfortably, close your eyes, and as I sage, we're going to take, well not sage, I'm going to use some Palo Santo. We're going to take 4 deep grounding breaths in through the mouth and out through the mouth. Ready? Breathe in through your mouth. And out. Relaxing. Breathe in through your mouth. Breathe out, relaxing more. Every time you exhale, allow yourself to relax more and more. Take a deep breath in through your mouth. Relaxing your face muscles. Exhale. Feel yourself relaxing from the top of your head down to your feet. One more deep breath in. And exhale. Keep your eyes closed. And continue to take deep breaths in through your mouth. And as you exhale, breathe in, exhale, continue, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, and exhale. Continue to breathe in and exhale. Repeat and truly see it in your mind's eye. I am worthy of all I desire. 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 Visualize and see yourself receiving. What is the primary thing you desire right now? Visualize yourself receiving that. See your dreams coming true. Know that you can have all you desire. All you desire. And we are going to open up that root chakra at the base of your spine. Focus your energy there. Send it a red, bright, light energy. That is your safety zone. That is the zone that gets you grounded, connects you to the earth, and reminds you that you are safe, that you are secure, that you are protected. Remember to breathe in and out. We also want to activate that solar plexus chakra that gives you the confidence to get out there and go after your goals. Focus a yellow light energy on the space above your belly button and below your ribs. See yourself living your best life. See yourself happy, filled with joy, and most importantly, standing in your authentic truth. Sacral chakra activation. Send some orange, loving energy to the space above your pelvis and below the belly button. Orange light and love. It is safe to be me. Repeat that. It is safe for me to be me. It is safe for me to be me. Open up your heart, the center of your chest. Emit a bright green energy of light. And repeat, I am love. I'm open to receive love. I'm open to heal and to forgive those who were unable to love me in the way that I needed to be loved. Allow your heart to heal. Bring your attention to your throat. Send a blue light to the throat area. I will always stand in my truth. Affirm. I will always stand in my truth. I will always stand in my truth. I will always speak my truth. I will always speak my truth. Every time you exhale, feel yourself clearing that throat chakra. Breathing in loving light, blue light into the throat, exhaling any energy or feelings that stifle you. Focus on your third eye. Right in the center of your forehead, a little bit above your eyebrows. Send a deep indigo blue light there. Just visualize it there in the center of your forehead. And affirm, I am open to receive the messages of the divine. I'm open to receiving the messages of the divine. I trust the messages and guidance I receive. Last but not least, move your focus to the top of your head, the crown chakra. Send a purple or violet light to the top of your head. You can even visualize it as a flame, a violet flame. This is your connection to the divine. Affirm, I am one with the divine. Wherever I am, the divine is. I am one with the divine. Wherever I am, the divine is. Take a deep breath in through your mouth. Exhale. Breathe in. Exhale. Deep breath in. Exhale. Deep breath in. Exhale. Slowly return to the space you're in by stretching out your legs, stretching out your arms, opening your eyes, putting your arms out in front of you, and welcoming in your guides for a spiritual hug. So now I want to teach you a song that I've wrote. It's an affirmation song, and it's called I'm Magical. And I'm just going to teach you the chorus. I love to use this whenever I'm doing episodes that have to do with affirming, because this chant right here is so freaking powerful. Like, you are going to find instant results. This song is meant to remind you, well, this chorus is meant to remind you how magical you are, how much power you have, and how you know it. You have to know it and believe it in order to access these gifts. So, the first words are, I'm magic in the flesh. What I want, I manifest. One more time. I'm magic in the flesh. What I want, I manifest. Try it with the rhythm. I'm magic. I'm sorry, start again. I'm magic in the flesh. What I want, I manifest. One more time. I'm magic in the flesh. And what I want, I manifest. Okay? The second part of it is, I'm magic. It's in me. What I believe, I receive magically. Okay, again. I'm magic. It's in me. What I believe, I receive magically. I'm magic. It's in me. What I believe, I receive magically. Okay. So we're going to try the whole thing. That's the course. That's your affirmation. I'm magic in the flesh. What I want, I manifest. I'm magic. It's in me. What I believe, I receive magically. All right, I'm going to say it one more time, and then we're going to add the rhythm so that it can become a chant in your head, like the hook to a song, and you'll find yourself singing this all day. Okay? And also take some time to look for this song. It's in my meditations playlist. It's a full song that is a powerful affirmation song. Okay? Especially when you just want to have something that you repeat that's positive, so you can help to knock out any negative mindsets that need to shift at this time. So one more time without the drum. I'm magic in the flesh. What I want, I manifest. I'm magic. It's in me. What I believe, I receive magically. Okay, let's try it. And remember, what is the number one key with S.T.E.A.M affirming? You have to feel it. So say these words like you're talking to somebody, like you're telling someone, I'm magic in the flesh. What I want, I manifest. I'm magic. It's in me. What I believe, I receive magically. Okay? Really believe what you're saying. Ready? I'm magic in the flesh. What I want, I manifest. I'm magic. It's in me. What I believe, I receive magically. Again, I'm magic in the flesh. What I want, I manifest. I'm magic. It's in me. What I believe, I receive magically. One more time. I'm magic in the flesh. What I want, I manifest. I'm magic. It's in me. What I believe, I receive magically. Hey, I'm magic in the flesh. What I want, I manifest. What? I'm magic. It's in me. What I believe, I receive magically. I'm magic in the flesh. And what I want, I manifest. I'm magic, it's in me. What I believe, I receive magically. Hey guys, welcome to the pick a pow portion of this session today, which I hope you enjoyed learning all about affirmations and what this pick a pal is going to entail is you finding out the perfect affirmation for you at this time that's going to help you break through whatever it is you need to get over in order to get into full alignment with what is your fate, or your destiny rather. So we have 4 pals here for you to choose from. I am going to ask that you choose by the crystal or the artwork. I have the words on the cards covered because I don't want the words to sway your selection process, which is why I'm not holding the cards up. But from here, I'm going to come in even closer for you guys. You should be able to get a good look at each of the cards here and be able to decide which one is calling to you. Either pile 1 with the amethyst crystal, pile 2 with clear quartz, pile 3 with the celestite, or pile 4 with the opalite. You can pause here if you need more time to make up your mind, and I will be right back with pile 1. Hey, pile 1, you were drawn to this amethyst crystal and the card, the Pathless. The Pathless also says difficult decisions and lack of direction. This card is read last in the reading, along with the amethyst crystal. All right, so let's get into the first things I wanted to know. And I asked your guides, what do you need to understand in order to have a breakthrough right now? What do you need to understand in order to have a breakthrough right now? Ageless beauty. And this is going to be, I'm sorry, I read the wrong damn question. The question was, and I knew that's why I was on pause, like, huh? The first question, I'm sorry, is what affirmation is perfect for your current goal? What affirmation is perfect for your current goal? I'm sorry, my pal ones. There must be something with your energy at this time where maybe your mind feels scattered or your thinking feels fogged. Anyway, that was the energy I'm getting. So your affirmation that will help you at this time reach your current goal is the one of ageless beauty that says, with grace, dignity, and strength, I grow into the unique texture of my feminine soul. With grace, dignity, and strength, I grow into the unique texture of my feminine soul. And I do just feel like you at this time are finding yourself, my ones, and don't see the things that you're encountering at this time as like negative experiences. All of your experiences at this time are meant to level you up. And this is a time where you're going to be realizing how much wisdom you've gained from your past experiences. I also think that there's an aspect of you that does not look like what you've been through. So people see you as being very beautiful, and that's not just on the inside, that's also on the outside. And they feel you carry yourself with a lot of grace. Like you give off a very soft energy, but very strong at the same time. So that's your affirmation at this time. If your goal at this time is to really step into your true light, stop dimming your light, step into your highest purpose, that sort of thing, this affirmation to me is exactly what you need. Now for the other question, what do you need to understand in order to have a breakthrough? Okay, next. I said, wait a minute. Softly, softly, the tender touch. And it just feels like another reminder about grace. And I feel like with yourself, having compassion for yourself, um, being gentle with yourself. You need to understand that your gift doesn't have to be so fiery for it to be a powerful force. That your power comes from your ability to gently um, manifest, gently change directions, gracefully transform, you know? And you have womb. So you do need to understand that you are literally like going through a rebirth at this time. You're going to be kind of feeling like a baby. Um, so there may be a lot of emotional upheavals, where you're like, I don't know why, but I feel very emotional. I feel like crying. Um, I feel very moody. But it's because you are in a period right now where you're preparing to be reborn anew. And this rebirth is a leveling up for you. So all the trials and tribulations you've been through up to now are preparing you for this rebirth that's about to happen. So for you to have this breakthrough that you desire, or that your guides desire for you, you do have to understand that things are going to be moving at a pace that's suitable for you to be ready. It's like how it takes 9 months for something to be born. Not saying it's going to take you 9 months for a breakthrough, but it's like saying there's a process, there's going to be a process, and for you to be in alignment with this process, you have to accept the fact that there is going to be a lot of emotional, I don't want to say chaos, but just release as you are in the womb preparing either to bring forth a project or to present yourself anew. And I feel like for my ones, there's something with a rebirth that is occurring for you guys. That's going to be your key word for the next few days. When you see the word rebirth, it's a sign for you, okay? Because that is where you are right now. And the affirmations you're receiving now are meant to help you along this process. All right, my one. So let's find out all about this new chapter that's awaiting you, that you're about to step into. So you have the Page of Cups, and in between the Knight of Cups. This is the in between tarot. You also have the Eight of Coins in between the Nine of Cups. I mean, Nine of Coins, sorry. And the Hermit in between the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, my power ones. Why is it dark? There we go. So my power ones, the next chapter you're stepping into is one where whatever it is you do is going to receive some recognition. And I feel like for this pal, maybe you've been overlooked for a while. Maybe you bring something to the table that has been overlooked and not receiving the love it deserved. I think a lot of times you dimmed yourself, you undervalued yourself in order to please people who um, they just weren't reciprocating the same energy that you're putting out, especially financially. I think there's been some spiritual work done. If not, there's going to be a period of retreating, pulling your energy back for a minute. I see some karmic work needing to be done. Maybe releasing people that are connected to you in your energy from your past, or completing issues you may have with people who are still connected to you, who you are moving on from. But I do see you going within, seeking the truth, seeking some direction, some guidance. And I think your next chapter is going to be very spiritually guided. Maybe at one point you were guided more materialistically. I see you going after things and goals that are more spiritually connected to you. I do see you no longer trying to get the approval of certain people. I feel like this power, maybe you had issues with needing others to validate you. I don't see that anymore. I see you realizing your greatness and calling in your tribe, your soul family. Some of you, I do see you being called to teach and share some of the wisdom from your experiences that. Okay, Pal One. I thought my mic cut off, but it didn't. So now I'm like, I don't know if it's charged or not. I don't want to put it in. There's a lot with this pal with confusion and feeling like you don't know which way to go. So I do see the next chapter you being more clear with the hermit coming through, spending time going within, and having opportunities to share your wisdom. And whenever I say teach, people always think I'm meaning like become a degree carrying educator. No, I mean you may have opportunities where you just people come to you for counsel, advice, and you'll find that you're pushed to share or teach. Okay. But I do see your next chapter, you becoming more clear in regards to what it is you want to do for a living and how much you value what you have to offer. Now, your advice is the last card, and it lets you know also who have you evolved into. And right now, my pal ones, you are evolving into the pathless. Um, and that's not to say you have no direction. It's to say you feel a little lost and confused at this time. Um, but I also feel when I look at this card, it makes me think of someone who's not supposed to go the same way as others, and they feel pathless because they're not going in the same direction. They're going against the grain. Nobody's going the way they're going or in the way that they're going. And it can make you feel lost. Like, am I doing things right? Am I going the right way? With this amethyst also being a part of this reading, it lets me know that you might spend a lot of time in your head overthinking things, and that can disconnect you from your crown chakra, your connection to source, which is already um, laying out the path ahead for you. So I'm hearing right now, maybe what you're stepping into or your advice is to make decisions. When you feel like I don't know which way to go, make a choice and go that way and trust the process, trust your guidance. Because by not making a choice is where you start to look like you lack direction. You don't know what you want to do or where you're going. And that's how you become lost and confused. But most of the time when you're at a crossroad or when you're presented with choices, you know what it is you don't want to do for sure, which leaves what you do want to do. And then there's the fear of going after what you want to go after and it possibly not going in the way that you desire. So step out of fear, step back onto the path that you feel called to be on, that you are called to. And because you're never pathless, you're just out of alignment with what is supposed to be happening along your path. So all you need to do right now, my ones, is to step back into alignment, allow yourself to heal, and be gentle with yourself as you assess things that you've gone through. Allow yourself to be reborn, and and remember the affirmation: with the grace, dignity, and strength, I grow into the unique texture of my feminine soul. And you'll find that you fall right back into alignment with what it is you're being called to. And it could possibly be like just something you're supposed to be sharing with people. Yeah, that's going to draw a lot of attention, a lot of recognition. Yeah, something with your voice speaking in some way is important for this pal. And that's what I have for you, my pal ones. I hope that this resonated. If it did, please give me a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, remember to subscribe. Everybody read the description. It tells you about all the ways that we can continue to vibe as a tribe, through my workshops, personal readings, as well as joining my private Facebook group and my Instagram platform where I appear live um, all the time. Anyway, I'm sending you so much love and light on your journey. Peace, blessings, and all the goodies that come from being a part of this family of light. And I will be back with Pal 2. See ya. Hey, Pal 2, welcome to your session. You were drawn to the puppeteer, explanations and apologies, as well as this quartz crystal. These are both part of your final question and your advice, so I read those last. And my pal twos, your pal like jumped out of my hand when I went to clear the table the first time to start with pal one. This pal, all the cards went flying. So I don't know if you guys need to practice patience or if you just feel like there's a lot of chaos happening around you. But let's see. Because first we're going to give you, okay, you got two. Supposed to have one. The heck? Well, you have two. So they're giving you two affirmations that are perfect for your current goal. All right. Affirmation number one. Ooh. Inner guidance system. The best answers always come from the calm, radiant place within me. I wait for these with joy. The best answers always come from the calm, radiant place within me. I wait for these with joy. Wow. So I do feel this pal, they are confirming for you that you are very intuitive, that you have begun to tap into your inner knowing. And you get your best answers to issues that you may be facing or obstacles when you are in a calm space. So when you feel like you need clarity or direction, meditation is perfect for you, my pal twos. And yeah, getting into a calm, still energy is perfect for you. Okay. Other affirmation that will help you right now. You have beautiful cards, my pal two. Whew. I don't even think I've seen this one before. It says surrendering. I honor the truth in surrender as it opens me to gifts of divine grace. I honor the truth in surrender as it opens me to gifts of divine grace. Very interesting. So, these are the two affirmations that will help you reach whatever goal you want to reach at this time. And it does feel like it's something that you may have been using too much force, something that you needed to pull your energy back and let your guides lead. I feel like this pal is a starseed pal, like a lot of Atlantean energy, um, yeah, Orion energy. Mm. Yeah, and you may find that sacred symbolism and geometry is very good for you in activating certain energies within yourself and connecting you to your past lifetimes as well. Um, yeah, that just came to me for this pal. But it feels like what's happening with you at this time is that maybe there is some issues with getting things in order, um just needing to stop right now, needing to get calm, needing to stop doing is what I'm hearing for this pal and really go within. Both of these cards, her eyes are closed, meaning she's going within. She's not taking action. She's taking a different action. She's not taking a physical action, a noticeable one. She's doing more of an action of stillness, and that's what this pal needs right now. Okay, so let's see what else we find out. What do you need to understand in order to have your breakthrough? Why don't I remember pile one having a card like this one? Am I bugging? Oh, they did. Okay. Wow. Amina, get it together. Yes, they did. All right. So let's go on. So you have the perfection of your life and forest tears. Okay, I want to go to the book for the perfection of your life because it is hitting the nail on the head for everything I literally said I felt from this pile, from the cards flying everywhere to where we are right now. And there is more sacred geometric shapes and symbolism here. So it's very, um, it's something that really will activate light energies within you and connect you to your star ancestry the more you understand sacred symbolism and sacred geometry. Okay, so let me read you a little passage that stands out to me when I'm reading, talking to you guys. So my pal twos, this has to do with feeling like there's some kind of chaos going on, okay? Internal chaos. So that's like literally what I said. But it could feel like something that's waiting to erupt from within you. Maybe that's why your cards erupted, like a restlessness or an anxiety that you can't really articulate, but it feels like it's causing havoc or an upheaval or change in your world. So the book says, whether the chaos seems subtle, strong, internal, or external, this oracle brings the same message for you. All is unfolding according to a perfect higher order. All right, this is what you have to understand in order to have your breakthrough, so pay attention. You are currently enduring a cosmic spiritual storm which is having an impact on you. It is clearing things out, ruffling feathers, and preparing you for that lovely, super fresh, uplifting feeling that one experiences after the storm has finally passed. If you have drawn the oracle of after the storm as well, you have not. So ignore that sentence. Um, If you cannot believe there is anything happening, even at a subtle level, because you feel stuck, denied, bored, thwarted, or stale, this oracle brings you a message also. No matter what appears to be, in truth, there is only the unfolding creative genius of the universe. You are not forgotten. You have not been looked over. You have not been denied, found wanting, or rejected as unworthy. The storm that needs to erupt is in your own heart. Do your liberating rain dance. Rage, weep, pray, dance, paint, or sing. Express whatever is needed, however is needed, to exercise the blocked energy in your heart. Then you will call on the powerful perfection of your life path as it aligns for the next creative turn of the spiral of life. Once again, you will trust and directly experience the flower of life unfolding within you and around you. And Forest Tears also speaks of healing process. So what you have to understand to have your next breakthrough is you have to heal from some of the experiences you've gone through, which is why it's time to be still, to surrender, to let go, to um, assess all of your experiences, not just that they can become wisdom, but so that you can heal from them. And that is what is your final level to cross over this threshold into this breakthrough, is you have to give yourself time to heal from things that have gone on in your life. And you have to realize that everything that has occurred is perfect. It's what needed to occur for you to be here right now where you are. Okay. When you can come to that realization and accept that wholeheartedly, you'll see things shift in your life. All right. You'll feel the shift. Okay. So let's see all about this new chapter that is awaiting you once you do this healing work. You have the Seven of Swords between the Eight of Swords. This is the in-between tarot. The Six of Cups between the Seven of Cups. And the Devil between the Tower. Interesting with the Tower, which literally represents this chaotic energy. Okay, so my twos. The next chapter in your life. hmm. It's like something, the next chapter of your life is going to free you from something you felt stuck in. Maybe you felt like you were stuck in something, you were obligated. Why do I keep saying obligated? Obligated to stay in. Maybe it's something you were doing since you were young, a relationship you were in since you were young, just some kind of activity or that has made you not look at your other options because you were doing this or within this for so long. And it's like now the next chapter you're going to be freeing yourself from something that has felt like it was holding you down, or just causing like chaos in your life. Something that maybe you really wanted or someone else really wants you. It's just something that has been connected to your energy or someone for a very long time, to the point where you felt kind of trapped or stuck in it or obligated to stay in it. You're going to find you're freeing yourself from that. And that whatever chaos you might feel like that causes in your life, that it's just really going to be clearing a space for you to rebuild something new. Something new's coming in really quickly too. But I feel like you're going towards this breakthrough very quickly. Um you just have to open up and see that all these other options are coming into view for a reason. It's to pull you out of whatever has had you been holding you in the past and propel you forward. Okay. All right. And then with your last card, your advice. Who have you evolved into is what this card represents, as well as your advice. Okay. So with the quartz crystal. Ooh. Whoa. Okay. I was going to tell you there's a need for you to get clear, to get some clarity. When you're drawn to quartz, that's literally what it's about. Bringing clarity to situations where things feel unclear. Um, so that is why going within is very important. That's where you, my Powtoos, will get clear on your choices. But what's interesting is that the puppeteer, It's very similar to the tower card. The original traditional tower card, there's a tower with two people looking like they're jumping out and falling out. And this is very similar for you to have gotten the tower as well. So what this is telling me that you've evolved into is somebody who kind of has some issues when it comes to um socializing. And maybe there's been miscommunication a lot when it comes to you. Maybe there's been people who prejudge you, discriminate, prejudice, like prejudge, prejudice, same thing. But um, I do feel like some of it could be you. Maybe there are people whose feelings you've hurt, things that you've said. It could be in the past with this nostalgic energy here. It's like you're gonna be making peace with things from the past, but you're someone who has to learn how to apologize, and not always explain, like, this is why I said this or this is why I did this, but to really sincerely apologize for things that you might have said, things that might have went misunderstood, things you might have misunderstood. But what happens with you is that as people are not turned off by you, but like as you push people away, you kind of fall into your own world and you think like, well, that's cool. I love my own company. But deep within, you do have a longing for some real connections. And so if you want to have some real connections, uh you have to learn how to be socially, I don't want to say correct because, everybody has their own definition of that. But you do have to learn a better way of socializing, one where you are not so defensive, maybe. And I think that that will assist you in moving forward and moving past your past is a need to really um, apologize, find forgiveness even within yourself if you can't find it in someone else, and move forward. Don't just see people as pawns in your life to move around, and then when they don't do it in the way you want, you release them. No, that's not the purpose. Okay. So, and that's not to say that's what you're doing. That's just saying to be conscious if you are doing that. Okay. Go within, get clear guidance as to how to move forward, and start to really allow yourself time to heal with this forest of tears from things that have happened in your past. Know that all that chaos has brought you here. Why is it so dark? I don't know why it went so dark. But know that all of that has brought you here, and who made you who you are today. All right, so my Patus, seems like my battery is dying on this reading. That's why the light went dim. So you really do need to take a pause and pull your energy back within yourself. I do feel like you might be um coming close to crashing into a burnout. Okay. Sit back, relax, get clear, let yourself be guided for a while, give yourself time to heal, and remember your affirmations. The best answers always come from the calm, radiant place within me. I wait for these with joy, and I honor the truth and surrender as it opens me to gifts of divine grace. And that's what I have for you, my pal twos. If this resonated with you, please give me a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, remember to subscribe so that you don't miss anything else. Everybody, make sure you read the description. It tells you about ways to book a session with me personally for a reading, join one of my upcoming workshops, as well as find me on my other platforms like Facebook and Instagram, where I pop up live with weekly and monthly forecasts. And I'm sending you so much light and love on your journey. Peace, blessings, and all the goodies that come from being a part of this family of light. And I'll be back with Pile 3. See ya. Hey, group 3, welcome to your reading. You were drawn to the celestite crystal as well as the card that says the aspirant. Ambition, diligence, and setbacks. The aspirant or the aspirant. These are read last, so they'll wait over there. And let's jump right in. What affirmation is perfect for your current goal? So, my threes, you have feminine law of attraction. I love the creative adventure that is my life. I celebrate myself as a female creator. So, whether you are feminine or masculine, you can still recite this and switch female to male. Okay. I love the creative adventure that is my life. I celebrate myself as a female or male creator. So, right now, you just feel like you're in the energy of manifesting whatever it is you want. Your current goals, perfect affirmation is you affirming that you're open to the adventure that your life offers you, but you also celebrate the aspect of this magnificent manifestation unfolding before you as a part of your co-creation as well. So you acknowledge that you have a hand in what you experience. You do. So this affirmation is perfect for you in manifesting whatever it is you want to manifest right now. All right? So what do you need to understand in order to have a breakthrough right now? On pile threes, you have visions of life beyond death. And wild winds. So my threes, I feel like you are a special kind of intuit. I want to read this card for you guys from the book, but I'm feeling like you just see things differently. Visions of life beyond death. You're able to look at life in a whole nother vibration. It's like you can see everything as it's supposed to be. So don't question the messages or downloads you get. Don't question your gut feelings. Know you're being guided, you're being watched over. Anyone who has done you dirty, they're getting their karmic due. And if you haven't seen that happen yet, it's coming in. Um, Shift your perspective and focus on seeing things with fresh new eyes. Because what you need to understand right now in order to have a breakthrough is that you have evolved, you have matured. Things you looked at one way, you don't see in the same way. Something that once didn't look good to you could look good now. Some experience you had that felt horrific could now have spiritual meaning to you. And you have to really start to understand it. You're a very wise soul. And it does feel like there are some gifts awakening in you at this time that you have to acknowledge in order to have this breakthrough. You got 44, a master number, and you got 42 over here, another 4. So wild winds, okay? So this is speaking of receiving messages, all right? Like what I was saying here. Earth Mama speaks to us in many ways, but it takes time and practice to hear her with clarity. At first, you may wonder if it's just your mind playing tricks on you. Do not allow doubt to block the wisdom of the earth. Only the wild winds card commonly appears. I'm sorry.
The Wild Winds card commonly appears when a spirit or the universe has sent you messages in the form of synchronicities or patterns like reoccurring numbers, symbols, colors, and shapes that you missed. You have to start paying attention to these things if you want to have your breakthrough. This card is a nudge to open your senses to the messages that you have been closed off to. Sometimes a message could be so clear that it becomes overwhelming. Other times, messages are so subtle that you must be completely calm and still to see them. Either way, you're being called to make sense of the little clues being left for you. To do so, you must listen to your heart and trust that you know what is being presented to you. Don't overthink the synchronicities that come into your life. Do not try to approach them with logic and reason. Feel them in your spirit and know that your first instinct is often the correct one. This is what you have to understand. You're very spiritually open and connected. You are pretty much psychic. If you didn't know it, now you know. Um Trust where the wind blows. Trust where you feel guided. Trust if something is shifting you in another direction, that is because that is the way you need to go. Okay? At this time, you're being asked to trust where you're being guided. Trust the synchronicities. Trust the signs that you're being shown. And as you follow through by trusting all of these things, you're going to be guided straight to your purpose. And I feel like for this pal, you're kind of already there. You're manifesting it already. It's like you have this gift here, but it's like there's just a little bit more of you trusting and valuing what you have to offer, or not being afraid to offer it in spite of, reactions of other people. This is a time for you to just know that you're being called. Wow, group three. This is a whole different day, whole different time. My table done got revamped for the spring. Um, yeah. I don't know what that's about, my threes. You guys are going through a huge, I want to say change, but it's not even change, is not what I'm hearing. I'm hearing like a huge mission. Like you guys have a huge mission, and it takes a lot of preparation. It takes being in alignment with timing. And I think that's why it's so important for you to take heed to when and where and how you see these synchronicities that show up, like numbers repeating, um, birds calling to you, a scent in the air and the wind. It's just very important now that you pay attention to that, because I do feel like you're at a part on your journey where you're being guided a lot, and your trust is going to be the key to you um, reaching the goals that you have set before you. Okay, interesting, my threes. Um, so let's see. But I mean, yeah, that's what you need to understand before I jump on to the next thing. This is what you need to understand in order to have a breakthrough. You have to understand that you are now seeing things from a whole nother angle, from a different perspective. You've grown, and you need to understand now that you're seeing a lot of signs and synchronicities for a reason, because you're leveling up and you're being guided at this time towards your highest purpose. Okay? So now, let's find out about this new chapter, the next chapter that's awaiting you. We have, and this is the in between tarot, we have the Ten of Wands in between the Ace of Wands. Something that may have been feeling like a huge burden may become a major point of joy, a great opportunity. We have the 10 of coins between the ace of coins. It's like you're going from poverty to wealth. Something is taking you from struggle to passion filled opportunity that brings you stability. And it feels like something that's long overdue. With this equality now, it makes me feel like it's something you've worked on for a very long time that you're going to finally be getting your just due. And you have temperance between the devil. So it does feel like you are, your next chapter is going to be a lot of peace and harmony after having to release toxicity, haters, people throwing black magic, um, possessive people, uh, obsessive people. You're going to find that in your next chapter, you're free of those energies and you're able to find peace and harmony and balance with someone who also desires the same thing. Freedom from addictions, I'm hearing as well. Knowing when too much is too much. Just knowing how to keep everything balanced and level. So your next chapter that looks like you're going to be manifesting or walking into right now is a shift in your finances. You're going to go from really, really worrying about your money and struggling to feeling like have been given this fresh new opportunity for wealth. You're going to feel like you were working so hard, carrying so much on your back and getting nothing for it to having a major opportunity that you're passionate about coming in. And maybe where there were addictive behaviors and addictions in your life, you're going to find that you're in the next chapter of your life, things are more harmonious. You're in a relationship that's more balanced and you are free of any addictive issues and people. And lastly, your last card is to tell you some advice, but also to give you an idea of who you have evolved into at this time, your energy. And you are the aspirant. The aspirant has ambition, diligence, and setbacks as their keywords. What is going on with you at this time is you're starting to realize that you carry a lot of responsibility. Either you are the one responsible for ending generational obstacles in your family, repetitive behavior that's been toxic. You're just the one that your ancestors look to uplift the family, to put the family in alignment with the blessings that have been waiting. And you're going to find that you're very, 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 like, very ambitious, like, just really hell bent on reaching certain goals. But what you need to be reminded of is not to be so set on the goals that you miss the journey, that you don't enjoy yourself, you don't have fun, you don't do the things you love and you're passionate about because you're so hell bent on reaching a goal. You miss the beauty of what gets you to the goal. And that's your reminder here, is to slow down sometimes and enjoy the journey. You have the keys. So there's no need to rush, but there is a lot given to you because you are trusted to see things through. That's how your guides see you. A lot of your messages with this celestite, I know, come to you through dreams, through daydreaming, through visualization. You are going to find that you benefit a lot from visualizing, dreaming, daydreaming, putting something into your mind and feeling and experiencing it in your mind as fact, as reality, will be a sure way of speeding things into your reality. So pay attention to your dreams as well. Know that your ancestors really trust you to do all the things, all the work you're meant to do in this lifetime. But at the same time, they want to remind you to enjoy life, to do the things you love to do, and yeah, keep your eye on the prize. But at the same time, um, take time to enjoy the life that you are blessed to be living. And that's what I got for you, my threes. I hope this resonated. If it did, give me a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, remember to subscribe and read the description. It'll tell you about all the ways that we could connect further. You could join one of my workshops, book a personal reading. You can join me on Facebook or Instagram where I show up live. I'm sending you so much light and love in your journey. Peace, blessings, and all those goodies that come from being a part of this family of light. And I'll be back with Pal 4. See ya. Hey, Pal 4, welcome to your reading. You were drawn to the Captain, Taking Command, and Teamwork. This is read last, so it will wait over here on the easel. And you were also drawn to this opalite crystal, which will also be read last. All right, so let's jump right in. What affirmation is perfect for my Power Fours for you reaching your current goal? Dream Seeds. Beautiful cards. I love this deck. I nurture my dream seeds with love and appreciation and allow them to unfold in their own time. I nurture my dream seeds with love and appreciation, and I allow them to unfold in their own time. So apparently, you must have your current goal must be something you've dreamt of for a very long time. However, this affirmation reminds you to not rush things, to go with the flow, to allow the divine to have a hand in things, and to be patient. All right. So, what do you need to understand in order to have a breakthrough now? What does my Power Force need to understand in order to have a breakthrough? You have every journey starts with a single step. I think I have to cover her tatas. Every journey starts with a single step. And Inner Healer. Interesting cards. So one of the first things I'm hearing that you need to understand in order to have a breakthrough now is that all you have to do is make a move. There's a choice you're procrastinating on, my fours. There's something that you want to do. There's something that you need to do. But it's like you dreamt of it, you want it, but for some reason you're hesitant. You're procrastinating. So what you need to know first off is that you do have to take action at this time. You need to take a step. You need to take some kind of action towards what it is you desire. It could be the desire to move, to travel somewhere. I'm getting the energy. It could change your life. Change. I'm hearing change big time. It's moving or traveling somewhere, and it's going to bring a huge change or transformation into your life. But Spirit is like, you have to take the first step and release the fear that's keeping you from doing it. Now, with Inner Healer, I'm going to go to the book. It's another deck of cards. I love the artwork. So, with Inner Healer, You have received an invitation to follow the path of the inner healer and to choose to do the inner work required to turn your pain into medicine. Excuse me. Like a tree that sheds its dying leaves in winter, you must let some parts of you die and fall away so you can not only live but thrive. This card signals that you have a choice to make. Didn't I say you're procrastinating on something? You got to choose. Will you take this chance and become a powerful healer, or will you allow past traumas, limiting beliefs, false ideas of self image, and toxic relationships to push your beautiful light further into darkness? Do not be afraid to confront your pain. You are held by Mother Earth. Each dying leaf released is another rite of passage, leading you closer to your true self and making space for fresh growth in the spring, which I'm recording this in the spring. With time, the light of your inner healing will shine, illuminating your gifts of wisdom and growth and awakening the inner healers of those around you. So I do feel like this pile, you are meant to inspire others to work on themselves. Um, you do have some healing work to do, but it's like a part of the journey that you have to decide to embark on is one that could either put you in a position to be an inspiration, to be a healing beacon or a life force in our world or community. And then or you could just allow your past traumas and limiting beliefs and false ideas and image and toxic relationships to cause you to dim your light and not to step into this energy of healing. So I do feel once you start to do the work, self-healing, and um really focus your energy on that, you'll see a breakthrough take place. Okay. I think that's the journey that needs to begin. Is the one that brings you into alignment with what you need to heal from past toxic experiences and people. All right. So let's see what new chapter is awaiting you from doing if you do this, work. So you have the Nine of Swords. This is the in between tarot. So you have the Nine of Swords in between the Ten of Swords. So it feels like a worry or stress is coming to an end. Something that bothered you a lot, that you felt, gave you sleepless nights, worrying about this person or this situation is coming to an end. Yep, Ten of Cups. You're going to have in between Ace of Cups. Some new love coming in or a reboot to a committed relationship. It just feels like a happy family life is your next chapter, or the focus is going to be on developing that. I see a lot of love coming in. If you want a child, that's possible. If you are looking to get married, that's possible. But that's the next chapter that is coming in for you. It does feel like your worries and stresses are coming to an end. Yeah, and then you have the magician between the high priestess. There is some stuff that you just have to trust your intuition at this time, that you may feel like you cannot see the way forward. Just know what's coming in for you at this time is the next chapter for you is something you've manifested, something that was a dream seed of yours, that's coming in. So if you've been feeling like your family life needs a change, you need to move, you need to be more stable in the home, that's coming. If you felt like I need a mate, single, and that's the missing piece, that's coming in. It's something that you worried about a lot, that you've been betrayed a lot as well, I feel like, for many of you. But you are like literally a magnet calling this change in. So Continue to manifest, continue to believe. Um, you were also drawn to the captain, which is your advice card, as well as who you have evolved into at this time. And you have the captain, taking command and teamwork. The thing with the captain is a wonderful and amazing leader, a great person, nice personality, makes everyone feel comfortable and welcome. The issue that the captain usually has is that they want to do it all, and the captain has to implement teamwork. So your lesson at this time, that your advice is to try not to do things alone. If there's a healing process you need to go through, join a workshop, get a counselor, get a therapist, get a friend, get a something that can help you with this process. If you are moving or traveling, talk to somebody who is traveling, who travels a lot, who can give you advice. Talk to somebody who has just bought a house or just moved into a new apartment complex. Get some advice, get some assistance. That's your advice at this time, is to allow your crew, your friends, your spiritual team as well to help you. So remember when to turn to prayer, to ask for assistance. So I am hearing advice to you is also to pray. You were also drawn to the opalite, which is a great crystal for transformation when you want to change. It's good for the throat chakra when you need to communicate and speak up. Um, and it's really, really good for creativity as well. So you may also be a group that's creative. Whatever the case may be, your advice at this time is to do collaborations when it comes to your creativity. Um, what am I hearing? Yeah, be open to change, transformation. Anything that is changing right now is for the best. It's like energy clearing so that your inner glow can come to the surface. So you may find that you're glowing when you are in situations that are healthy for you. People are going to notice, and you might have someone say, wow, you look beautiful, or you look handsome, or you looking real good, or you look sharp, or you're glowing. Those, let that be a sign to you that you're in an environment or you're doing an activity that is very healthy for you. All right, and that you should continue. But that's what I got for you, my powerfuls, my captains. Delegate some responsibilities to others. Um, Collaborate, work with other people. Ask for help when you need some help. Yeah, and keep your eye on your vision, on your goal, and start taking steps towards it. That's what I got for you right now at this time, my fours. I hope it resonated. If it did, please give me a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, remember to subscribe. Everybody read the description. It'll tell you about how you can book a personal reading with me or join my current workshop. Also, the description will tell you how you could join me on my private in my private Facebook group, where I'm live every week with the weekly vibe, and on Instagram, where I am live every first Sunday of the month with the monthly vibe. And I'm sending you so much light and love on your journey. Peace, blessings, and all the goodies that come from being a part of this family of light. Until next time, and the next episode of Sit With Me, I'm so happy that you joined me for this one today. Love you guys. Bye.